What is up, guys? Jake from OneHive here with the next war recap video, and this one is actually not really over, but it's time to record, and it is over. 49 minutes left, only 4 attacks, and those are Town Hall 9 attacks, so nothing else is going to be 3-starred. You see that all the Town Hall 10s are either 2 or 3-starred, and all Town Hall 9s are cleaned up. So really nothing left to wait for, but I'd go ahead and get an early start on the video. Good job, everybody at OneHive. We went up against this one top ace clan, which actually is a Korean clan. I'm not sure why their name is in English, but it says right in their description, Korean, only Korean or kick. But the first level 9 clan that we've actually gone against, so that was kind of cool. I thought they've obviously had a lot of high number wars since that it all came out, and you see that there was some 3 stars, but for the most part, a lot of 2 stars. They struggled with their bases, which accounted for the pretty wide gap in the star totals. Good job to them, but just not quite. Let's get right to some attacks. The first one we're going to look at, I think people like these. Let me know in the comments if you don't, because I do still read them. Shake down a Town Hall 9 going up to get that 2-star on a Town Hall 10. I think this is a valuable thing for you guys to have when you go in wars. There's a lot of people that still, the Town Hall 9s don't clear all the enemy Town Hall 9s. And there's nothing wrong with that. You're just at that point in the game. You got to keep progressing. So having an idea for a Town Hall 9 to get that 2-star on the Town Hall 10, which frees up a Town Hall 10 attack and gives you a much greater chance of success, is always a good thing. So right here you see really good job on the Hogs, coming in at an angle where there was no real threat of double giant bombs, dropping that heel down for them and just starting to eliminate those defenses. And then that also is pushing the kill squad right up the middle there. You see that gap that they just sort of walked right through. The funnel was pretty natural on that side. Jump spell into the core, and then the queen just sort of sits back and does her thing there. The first inferno tower goes down, and the second one is just out of range of that queen, so she is safe to just snipe that Town Hall. Hogs still marking their way through. Most of the streams are taken up by those kill squad. Starting to get a few streams on the Hogs, and that's when they start going down pretty quick here. But the damage is done. The queen has a free shot at the Town Hall, and you see all of this free percentage down here that he can get now. Just dropping troops. All the defenses are out of the way. Knows it's going to get it, and knows that the at 45% right now, Town Hall is about to go down. Uses that queen's ability. It goes down, and that is pretty much that 47%. We'll fast forward a little bit, just need a few more percentage points. Could have let this go longer and get more percentage points, but obviously in this war, not one that you have to worry about, getting the maximum percentage. So Shakedown just ends it, but definitely a nice 2-star on that Town Hall 10, man. All right, let's look at some Town Hall 10 3-stars. Our boy Crispy Crunch taking on their number 5. Really like this attack. I think it was a great plan. Dropping the queen down right here. He knows what he's going to get for this queen with those healers on that queen walk. He's going to get that archer tower first. Then he's going to actually engage the enemy queen in just a moment and get that first air defense. And then what he does here in just a few seconds is actually a wall breaker in just to let that queen push in and start getting those defenses. She could just walk around the outside, but he doesn't make her. Those level walls, really easy to wall breaker in. You see the king on the left side with that golem. The golem's doing a lot of tanking. The king just walks in and gets another air defense. So 2 air defenses down already, and the defending queen. So looking pretty good start right here. The queen's still walking around. The king's still doing his thing, still going. You should have used the king's ability already right here. We talked about that. You see how low that is and how he's, didn't even heal up all the way. So always best to do that, get that king's ability down just a little quicker. As you're going to see, he's going to start dropping pretty quick right here. I'm not sure he even gets the, doesn't even get the, actually he does. He gets the full benefit, but just barely. Still could have done it quicker in my opinion. Queen on the right side, she pushed into the wall there. She's going to start taking on some of these more further defenses. I think this is a situation here, too, where if it was me, I would have used that queen's ability already. I know it's got the healers on there, and there's nothing really threatening her life. But the faster he can get through that archer tower, that cannon, he can get to that air defense and really wouldn't even have had to have, had his lava hound stop and take that extra damage right there. But he does have the healers on there, so she is safe. Takes out a few more defenses. The balloon's just coming in, just swarming the top of this thing. Finally uses that queen's ability, takes out a few more defenses, and then gets onto the air defense. But the balloons are already there. Beautiful freeze right there, dropping it down, taking out that one inferno tower. The second one, really nicely timed, and I love the rage right on top of it, which is going to push those balloons right into that inferno tower. Now, right here, the way the balloon split, he didn't quite get enough onto that one inferno tower. Gets a few bomb drops, but just not enough for that high HP inferno tower. And when that air sweeper, that pesky air sweeper right there in the core, all those balloons are going down. But there's a big but. The queen is still up, still has a healer on her, or 2. I think there's 2 healers still there. So she is going to work her way in here. We'll start to fast forward. We got a minute left on this one still. She's going to take out those pesky pups. I had to break that wall down to get that last one. That's an AI issue that needs to be fixed, in my opinion. But right there, once that CC goes down, takes out that Inferno Tower, and then she can heal back up. And that is pretty much going to be that. A few minions and pups up top doing some cleanup. A pretty good group coming from the side here. But the Queen's doing the tanking. The healers are keeping her up. And that is a beautiful 3-star by our boy Crispy Crunch. Keep it up, buddy. All right. Moving down, moving down. You guys might remember this old guy, Maverick, is back after an extended break from the game, back in 3-star. Pretty early Town Hall 10 here. Few upgrades, I think. Yeah, a few upgrades, but for the most part, a maxed out Town Hall 9 with some Inferno Towers, level 1 Inferno Towers. And so he's coming, he does have the 3rd Expo and has, I believe, what else does he have? I'm not sure. But anyways, early Town Hall 10. Does it with a zap Quake right there. Look at that. Drops the Quake down, drops 5 lightning spells, gets the Queen, the CC, and an Inferno Tower all dead. So beautiful job there. Nothing to worry about to come out of the Clan Castle at this point. Can just push right in. Wall breakers, golems, the Queen, everything's going in now. He wants to get to that 2nd Inferno Tower. Once it goes down, he's basically facing a Town Hall 9. And as he goes, he's going to get at least 1 more air defense. So what he's facing is a Town Hall 9 minus 1 air defense by the time this push is done, which is a beautiful plan, in my opinion. Taking that out is well worth the spells because at Town Hall 10, the extra troop capacity, all of that, you just can roll over a Town Hall 9, which is essentially what he does once he gets the job done here. So the Queen's in range, taking out that Expo first, and then going to be able to use her ability in just a moment. Takes out that Inferno Tower. You see the Golem going over to the right side, taking out the 2nd air defense. So now, really, he's only facing the 2 air defenses and has those Lava Hounds and those balloons moving in. Doesn't have any spells for him. He's got 1 haste spell. No spells for him to speak of, really, but absolutely crushes this base. Right there, the last air defense goes down, and just 1 more drop there. Boom, there it goes. And now he's got just a few back-end balloons to clean up those last few defenses. You see pups around doing their cleanup thing. The Queen's still up. She's helping with cleanup. Just crushed that base. Absolutely steamrolled it. Welcome back, Mav, and keep up the great attacks, buddy. All right, we'll fast forward through that. Look at one more Town Hall 10. I'm trying to bring you guys more Town Hall 10 action because, honestly, I think you're going to see a pretty big shift over the next few months towards Town Hall 10. I think as the update comes out, people are going to upgrade. I just think that's the nature of the beast. And you know, in 4 or 5 months, what you're going to see is Town Hall 10 being what Town Hall 9 used to be, and Town Hall 11 being what Town Hall 10 used to be. So we'll see how it goes. That's my prediction, though. And so we might as well start looking more at Town Hall 10 attacks. Megan Mo Money, you guys have already seen one of her attacks. I think it was a 2-star, but here she's going for 3. Again, a very early Town Hall 10, just basically a Town Hall 9 with a couple of level 1 Inferno Towers. But that does make it infinitely more difficult. But walls are upgraded, all that good stuff. Comes in, I think, with the Queen on this side, just wall breakering in, let her take out an air defense, and that's pretty much that for her. She's going to walk around, take out a few more, but job accomplished, really. All she wanted was that air defense, and she gets it. So right here, coming in from the bottom, just some wizards, and that jump spell, obviously going to send that king right at that air defense. And I love how she created that funnel for him. Eliminated some of those. That's a really long compartment. Eliminated a few of those buildings to know that he wasn't going to get too far off course where he wouldn't take the jump and start beating on a wall. So very smart there. Once he goes in, uses the ability, takes the Queen out, and the few hogs help take out that air defense. So right there, this base is prepped, ready to go. You see the Lava Hound out, but that means absolutely nothing. Once those hogs go down, they'll focus onto the Queen. And right here, starts in with her Lava Hounds, balloons, all of that good stuff. With 2 air defenses down, can really come at this and just swarm what's left at the base. Has all of her spells except, well, has 1 jump spell down, but most of her spells left. 2 freeze, 2 rage, can just load up on these and just push everything right into the core. You see right there, I think the one thing that I would have changed is a little bit late on this first freeze right here. You see these, that have a really big group of balloons, and they're already being targeted. So right there, that freeze comes in. They're under rage, but I think there's only 1 balloon left. So it really has a hard time getting through all those defenses as the freeze wears off. Obviously, it gets taken down. That sweeper continuing to push it back. Second freeze was money. That group of balloons in that rage right on top of it, just absolutely taking it out so quickly. And then right here, once that sweeper goes down, they're all focused on that Inferno Tower. Going to lock on, and boom, it is gone. Expo is all that's left. That king standing there, but he is no threat to the air troops. Fast forward as the cleanup takes place. Beautiful attack by Megan Mo Money. Keep it up. All right, now let's switch over to some Town Hall 9 action. Let me stop for a drink. All right, Town Hall 9 action. What are we going to look at? Yeah, right here. New name, Sloffles. Sloffles? Yeah, Sloffles taking on their number 9. And I really like this one because it goes back to the GoHo video that we just put out and talking about a predictable path. He does the healer trick for the Lava Hounds there. But look at this base, and let me pause it just for 1 second. A lot of people would attack this base and drop their jump spell on a corner because you can get from the outside all the way to the core with one jump spell. The problem with that is this. We talked about how Valks sort of tend to stray off of path, and the center of this base, the core, is much more open. There's much more free area, not as tightly packed as these compartments are where the king is in, or where his altar is in, and the one to the right. So let's say you drop the jump spell on that cannon at 3 o'clock. Your Valks are going to split, and they're going to go left and right, not to the core where you want them. However, that's the cheapest way to do it, but it's not the best way to do it. And with Valks, you've got to give them that predictable path. That's not a predictable path. They could go any direction, and because everything's so tightly packed, you don't know which way they're going to go. So what he does is he drops down the golem and the wizards and creates the funnel here to where he wants them into this first compartment. He's got wall breakers to let them in. He's going to open that first compartment up, and then he's going to go straight through the middle to where there's no stop-offs. There's no way they're not going to start beating on a wall to go left or right. They're going a direct path in the middle, and that's exactly what you've got to do in Valk attacks. I'm telling you right now, had he done this from a corner, from an angle, 3, 9 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock, whatever, would not have been successful. Those Valks would have spread, but here they're going to stay tight. They're going to go together. He can drop that heal spell down for them. They're going to stay up in face of all of these Teslas right here. No big deal whatsoever. I mean, he's not going to lose a single Valk to this. The queen's going down, the king's going down. They're all going down, and now his hogs are it's triggering bombs once they get a little bit farther into the core. And now his hogs are perfectly safe. There's no spring trap areas in those other spots. There's no giant bomb areas in those other spots. He can just send them through. Look at that core. Completely wrecked. Use both heal spells. All of his Valks are still up. King and queen are still up. Just a beautiful attack. But again, think about that. When you do a Valk attack, the angle you want to attack and the way you want to funnel them in is not a traditional way that you would think of for other type troops. Normally you would hit a base like this on the corner because you can go right to the core with one spell, but there it's worth the extra spells to go in at a flat spot like that and know where your Valks are going. Makes this attack very, very easy. Sloffles just absolutely crushes it. You see he's got lots of hogs up, wizards up, heroes up, just absolutely dominates that base. Really smart and really good attack man. All right, let's look at one more, or a couple more actually. I don't usually do this on recaps, but I want to show this one. I didn't even think to try to do a live attack or record it, but I like this one. I thought you guys would like it because it's a air attack, and you don't see me do that very often. So on this base, I was looking at it and thinking, okay, with one Quake spell, I can touch both of those air defenses, and then just bring 4 zaps, spread them out, and take out those 2 air defenses. Once they're down, and I get this queen taken care of. Oh, this was a base that had already been 3-starred. It wasn't done like this, but I thought, okay, now I can get that queen because she's exposed. Drop the king and queen down. Once the queen steps up just a little bit more, the defending queen is going to aggro mine, use the ability, and that's going to take her out. Then I'm facing this base with, because of the Lava Hound in the CC, I'm doing an all-air attack. I don't have to worry about that. It's like it's not even there. Queen's dead. Here we go. Sending a couple Lava Hounds in from the bottom, just spreading some balloons out on the bottom. Not a real technical attack. I mean, not spamming, but just, giving the bottom some balloons, trying to spread them out a little bit. Those 2 Lava Hounds on that first AD, and then sending the second one in with more loons there, and then just trying to target every defense I can with my balloons right there. Just mass balloon attack. And watch how, I love how they start going down. They sort of all reach these defenses at one time here, and just watch this. Boom, 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 boom. It's just like a machine gun. They're all gone. Once that's it, this little, watch this Lava Hound stop right over the Tesla farm there. After this bottom air defense died, the top one was still up. He starts traveling across the base. A little bit of luck there. Can't say that was planned. I mean, he would have got there eventually, but he just happens to hover right over that Tesla farm, stops, and look how many balloons are left. Just overkill on this base, to be honest. You see the minions doing cleanup with some pups. Just absolutely smashed it. So I thought you guys might enjoy that, seeing me do an air attack, since it doesn't happen too often. All right. One more. Let's look at our boy Trey Shooter. Oh, we got an attack going. Should do a live attack. Let's do it. Screw it. LB live on a recap. Never done this in my life. Here you go. LB going in on number 18. Again, this base has been 3-starred, obviously, but let's see how LB does. Coming at it with, what's he got here? He's going to go air attack. Do you have a golem in there? Yep, one golem. Looks like he's just going to do a CB GoLaLoon attack, going in, getting that one air defense, which is already done. Actually, probably going to get two because that king's over there. Yeah, definitely going to get two air defenses for one golem. Or did he bring two? Sorry, we missed the first part of that. We'll have to look at the end of it. But anyways, he got the two air defenses. The queen's obviously dead. CC is gone if it was anything in there. Lava Hound's going. Queen's sort of walking around here. Balloon's going in, looking pretty good. He got 4 haste spells. I'm surprised he hasn't started dropping some of those yet. Still a few balloons left to deploy. I think he might struggle here. I think that Lava Hound is going to go down pretty quick right there. If he drops that first haste spell, he might be all right here. Quite a few balloons up. Still got to get on that last air defense, though, because right there, no more tanking it. They're going to start going down really quickly. They went the other way. They went to the cannon. That hurts. But that haste is going to bring him over really quickly there. Let's see if he can get on. He's got one more haste spell. He can drop right between these defenses. Perfect placement right there. That's going to move them quickly to each one of those defenses. I think he's probably got this. Yeah, I thought he was in trouble there, but I think he's going to pull it out. A nice 3-star attack on one that had already been cleaned up. But again, that was same as mine and same as many attacks on wars like this. Ooh, those balloons are going down fast. I think he's going to be all right, though. One bomb. Yep, there he goes. That's going to be that. Excellent attack, LB. You made the recap for the first time ever. Not me planning on it and seeing a live attack, so cool. All right, we're going to back out. We're not going to waste time watching it. Definitely a 3-star. Nice job, buddy. What I was saying is trade going on number 19 is one we were going to watch, so let's check that out. I really like this one as well. 5 healer and no golems. So the way he did this, and he's got the Zap Quake as well, the way he did this was just like, you'll see, hold on, I'll show you, it makes more sense when it's happening. He Zap Quakes the offside air defense there. He's got 2 Lava Hounds in his one in the CC, one in his of his own. So right here, he starts creating this funnel. Drops the queen down. He wants to get her in here. You see the wizard there to push her up towards the north, sort of like a getting this queen walk set up, letting that giant just sort of do a little bit of tanking at first, not deploying his healers just yet. So that once that giant goes down, they start targeting on the queen. The wizard's down. He goes ahead and deploys his healers here and lets the queen start walking up north. So excellent job there. You see where he dropped those healers. That's actually important because it keeps them from dragging behind and getting in range of that air defense. So right there, opens up that compartment with a few wall breakers and lets that queen right into that compartment. Now, the value of that should be pretty obvious at this point. Look at what he's going to get for this. He's going to get 2 air defenses because she can reach him from there. He's going to get the CC taken care of here in just a moment. Just dropping those rages, keeping that queen up, keeping those healers going. And uses the queen's ability. He's going to get the defending queen. He's going to get all of that for those 5 healers and the queen and a few wall breakers and wizards. I mean, that is huge investment. Return on an investment, I should say. Just drops them in there. I mean, beautiful. Gets the X-bow, the sweeper. I mean, gets all of that just for sending that queen in a strategic location. No golem necessary, just keeping her up there. And then from there, knows he's got that all taken care of. The queen's going to get on that air defense next. Can start sending his lava hounds and balloons in. 2 lava hounds on that 1 remaining air defense. You know the first one's going to go down quickly. Second one's going to last a long time. Everything is safe. Balloons going in, taking everything out. You see the queen up, still doing her thing. But this base is already wrecked. Again, just love how he went in with that queen and got so much value for it. It wasn't like a long queen walk where she wrapped around the base, but getting into a strategic spot inside the base, just huge, huge value for it. Last few defenses over here, you see he's got 1 more balloon he can deploy on the backside. It still has that lava hound out front tanking, though, most importantly. And he's not, I mean, those balloons just swarming what's left there. He's going to save that last balloon for a little bit of cleanup there. Goes in and drops it down, and we'll fast forward because that is a wrap. Beautiful attack by Trey. All right, guys, that is it for this recap. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We missed, seems like it's probably been a while since we've done an arranged war because we missed our last one. But I think in fact, I know that we have one planned for the coming weekend. Hopefully, we don't miss that one, and you guys get to see some nice attacks on that. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Until next time, Jake from OneHive, doing my best to help you guys suck less.